Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Ran Loading, aka Ram, and I am back with another video, man. And if I look sweaty or kind of look dirty on the camera, I just came back from the gym and I wanted to make this video before I hopped in the shower. But with all that said, let's put that to the side. Before we even start this video, make sure y'all go ahead, if y'all not already, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel if this video helped y'all in any type of way. Put some type of opinion in your head and just give you some information that you really needed, before the start this year. Because as y'all know, UPS driver helpers are hiring urgently during this time of year, during December. This is when they really need people, because you know people be getting their last minute Christmas stuff out the way, so they be really hiring these people. So make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe if y'all haven't already, and make sure y'all like this video. Just help me like this video and comment down below if I helped y'all or anything, or if y'all got some questions, comment down below on this video. And just be active on my channel. Well, with all that doing said, let's go ahead and hop straight into the video. Boom. UPS driver helper. I can't really say none too bad or too crazy about the job, bro. Because when I worked there at the time, I worked there 2 years ago. I want to say I started working there during the pandemic. Like when the pandemic was kind of getting off that bad railing. When they had like 1,000 million plus deaths in Illinois, some shit like that, 100K. I got into it at that time. I was originally working another job. But I had went to a UPS driver helper. Now, about the hiring process, let's talk about the hiring process. The hiring process for a UPS driver helper is very easy, because I got myself into it and I put my friend on to it. I'm not gonna say his name. I put my friend on to it too. Also, he also did UPS driver helper and he also liked it too. So with the hiring process, basically all you have to do is really the simplest shit that you do for any other job. You search up ups.com, you go to careers, and you will type in UPS driver helper, or just type in driver helper. And after that, what you do is you will click whatever state that you're in. It will say like Illinois, California, type stuff like that. You will pick the state that you are in, so you can get the job searches within that range. You can put Illinois, and then they'll ask you like what city. So if you want to do something closer, you can, or something further, so you can get more pay. I don't know how y'all stuff works. You can do that also. So basically, it will be like your state. You can put Illinois. Basically, that's where I'm from, Illinois. I did Illinois, and then for the city, I put Bedford Park. For some of y'all that know, I am from Chicago. I live in Chicago, but Bedford Park, I'm gonna put y'all onto a little game, some little tricks, some little knowledge for my people out here who lives in Illinois, who stays in Chicago like me, and y'all don't really like to pay at y'all job. What y'all can do is, when you search up for a job, you can apply for a job in Bedford Park, bro. Bedford Park is not really far from Chicago. Where I stayed, Bedford Park was like, what, an hour and 30 minutes on the bus, and it was like a 30-25 minute drive, bro. That's not far at all. Basically, the reason why you want to pick Bedford Park over Chicago and certain types of jobs, bro, is because Bedford Park pays you way more. So I used to work at Walmart, right? This Walmart in Chicago, Walmart. This Walmart I worked in Chicago was paying me $19 an hour. I was there when I was 18. It was like 18, 19 an hour. I went to a Walmart in Bedford Park. They were also paying me around that same price range. I think it was 17, 16. That was cheaper, but I was also working at FedEx at the time. And the FedEx out here in Chicago downtown was only paying $14.50 an hour. I applied. I looked up for Bedford Park, bro. I switched to the city and went to Bedford Park, bro. They was paying $19.50 an hour for us. The same friend that I got into the UPS driver helper, he was working FedEx at the same time. We was working at FedEx together, so we would just link up, you know, worked at the same time. It would kind of help the time go past. We wasn't working together, but that's beside the point. If you want to get more paid, just put the UPS driver thing for Bedford Park, because I think UPS driver helper in Chicago was like 15, 16 an hour. And when I did it for Bedford Park, for UPS driver helper, bro, it was 18, 19.50 an hour, bro. And the checks was lovely. I was working 5 to 4 days a week. I was making $600 to $700 every week or every 2 weeks. It was one of those, bro. And I was around 18. I was 19 at the time when I was working at this job. Okay, so that's the hiring process for y'all. Now we're gonna talk about how would you meet up with your driver, the locations and stuff like that. Boom. So basically, when you apply as a UPS driver helper, they will ask you to go into before you even go in, you have to go into this like facility place, wherever your UPS is located in that city. or stay wherever you at, bro, they'll have you go to a place. You'll have to bring your, your social, your two forms ID, your social ID, and stuff like that. So basically, when you go in, it's the hiring process. You're basically already hired. You're already hired. You got the job. Relax. You're hired already. Basically, what you would do is you would go in, you will fill out your paperwork, put in your address. If you want to do direct deposit, put in direct deposit. Or if not, they'll send a check to your crib, something like that. You put in your social, all your information so that you can make sure you have the right stuff and get hired and stuff like that. You got to watch a couple videos to know what you got to do. You do all of that online. You watch the videos online. They give you that. They give you a little test online too. The test is very, very easy. I'm telling y'all can pass that with flying colors. It's very easy. And then after that, you'll probably be there for like 3-4 hours. And they do pay you for being there too, y'all. They pay y'all for being there. For orientation, they pay y'all, so don't worry. And something y'all probably want to know is y'all don't need a uniform being a UPS driver. Y'all do not need a uniform at all. The most they'll probably do for you is probably give you a vest. But I didn't even have a vest, y'all. I wasn't wearing a vest at all. I was wearing a regular jacket, jeans, and all that. So now let's talk about how would you meet your driver. How y'all would meet your driver is UPS would text you every single day, either at the nighttime or the morning that you're supposed to work. They would text you and ask you, are you available and can you meet your driver at so-and-so location at this certain time? And you can say yes or you can say no. But if you can't meet that driver, I'm going to tell y'all like this right now. I was locked in with my driver. He was cool as hell. I was locked in with my driver. He was a cool-ass dude. We met up at this one location, right? And y'all know I couldn't go back and forth. I was taking a bus. I didn't have a car. I still don't have a car to this day. I still be taking on the bus and taking Ubers. And I'm not trying to spend all that money on Uber. So, I'll take the bus. I met my driver at this one parking lot. My mama dropped me off at the time. And we met in front of this Walgreens. Basically, what I told him is could we meet right here every single day? Because I don't really have transportation to be going all the way like that. And so he was like, he was cool. He was cool with it. So for the next 3 days, he was meeting up in that next location. The next 3 to 4 days, he was meeting up in that same location. I asked, can we meet in? But we're going to talk about, before I get into the bad stuff, we're going to talk about what do you do as a UPS driver helper. Basically, what you're doing as a UPS driver helper, you're not driving. There's 2 seats in the car. One seat is for the driver, one seat is for you, the passenger.